Francisco, welcome. Hassan, welcome. We're going to be talking about content automation using a vibe coded app that you guys could get for free inside the community. You could get this app that we're going to use. Actually, we're not going to use this one just right now. We're going to actually, we should, you know what? Yeah, we're actually going to vibe code that feature, actually. So how do I want that feature? Cause might as well, cause then I have it in here and I don't have to do two features at once. Okay, we're gonna do some vibe coding, or should I keep it in? No, I like keep it in separate apps for right now. Yeah, let's do that. Cause I'm also trying to vibe code Opus Clip. I want to create my own Opus Clip right now. Alfredo, what's up? Cause I don't want to play vibe coding. Just ruins you. We're hacking the matrix right now. You know you're dope when you vibe code your own Matrix app tools. What's up, David? Oh, we got everyone out. Good evening, everyone. Good to see each and every one of you. We are playing with. Actually, we're gonna load the other one real quick. It's gonna lag for a couple seconds, so let me open up the whole thing. It's an old school terminals. He's like, I likey. This Opus Clip Generator, that's for the other one. What about social media scheduling bot? I just need this one right now. Because this will actually, we need to do an upgrade for this one to test before we push to a bigger app for at least, because I think we could increase the speed of posting content. Basically, you have that issue. Oh, so okay, let me know. So are my lips matching my voice right now? To see if it, because I noticed when I was watching the replay, the audio, yeah, I missed most of that because of the lag. Yeah, okay. So I want to make sure we should be back now. Should be back. Nice, nice. No, the feedback helps because your boy needs a new laptop. I loaded the new app and it's gonna crash everything. I promise to close all apps and resources right now. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm shutting everything down, closing it all, giving you guys all the resources right now. Closing every app, closing every app, closing every app. Okay, okay. Okay, let me close some more apps just in case. By the way, if you press Control Option Escape or Command Control Escape, this is like Control Delete for Windows. So I could get everything except for. I'm not using. I need VS Code. I need Chrome for you guys. I need Streamlabs. I need that. Everything else I don't need. And there's always a gamble when you just go force quit. And it's like, ready? Did you click get everything? And that will instantly cut all the fat. And hopefully not disconnect this live stream. On my end, the audio leaves now. Okay, sorry, can you repeat that? Okay, cool. So hopefully, did that. Let's see if audio is a little better because we cut a lot of resources. That way we can. I wonder if I need a better audio there. Okay, thumbs up. I think we're good. Something like that. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is basically, yeah, it's been happening lately when he changes the tabs. Yeah, now it should be okay. I cut all resources and we should be able to now keep going. Okay, so we need to open this guy. Social media scheduler, yes. Actually, this is it. And just say, okay, run server. We're going to open up this app. Founder IQ, what's up? David's in the chat. Tristan Dad Reviews, welcome to the chat. Right now we are loading. Okay, so now he's just loading our core app. Oh, I should probably change this to this right now. Hold on. AI content automation. There. That should probably make more sense. next to my Pokemon. Okay, so he's like, servers running. Let's check out our app. Cool. So with this, if you guys remember, this was the last time. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of planning real quick. How much got your GPU today, David? Let's go. Hooking it up, trying it out, running it, probably melting everything right now. I wanted, so the thing with this app, the service that we're using, Get Late. Oh, it's gonna lag. Hold on one second. Let's get this to load. Okay. 9 slots across 4 days. And you could only create, oh, you could create more queues. Active defaults. Okay, so what I want to figure out and add to the documentation is I want to use queues, which is a feature inside Get Late, which means you batch create your content and then you just send them 1, 20, 30, whatever, 50 videos, and then they will automatically schedule it across whatever set time slots that you want. So you set the time slots, and then they'll just go in and just fill them. So that way, it removes the step for the user to manually go, oh, that should be a 9 a.m. or a 12 p.m. post or a 6 p.m. post. Oh, what did I post for Tuesday? Did I get Wednesday filled? And you're just trying to fill. That should be eliminated from the human workflow. I'm trying to automate my entire job for content, basically. So queue time slots, where to read more about setting up queues. So basically, we're going to set up a queue system that will reduce the time so that we literally just upload 20 videos. Or like today, what I want to do is I want to upload 10 videos and then press one button to publish them all, and I'm done. And then Get Late will automatically queue them up for like 3 times a day or for the next 3 days or something like that. So Zach's like, how can you create a video with your own storyline plus animations as well? Prompts and for video, like, I guess Sora 2 is like the easiest. But welcome to the channel, Zach. You want to get into like either Midjourney, just get a Midjourney subscription, and then since you're doing animations, just do image and text from there. Higgsfield is another great one, image and text as well there. Dreamina is another one, image and text. And then it's just prompting, pretty much. Job, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. We're basically going through my content automation machine. So basically, I just learned how to vibe code. I'm not a software developer in any way. I just continue to practice an hour a day to the point where we have this really dope Matrix automation content automation app, like is super dope. He works. He creates content that looks like this with a
You will not believe how much
talking
money this
avatar.
AI startup just raised.
So he outputs basically videos like this. You input a topic, 10 minutes later, you get this out of the oven. Pretty good deal, right? With no effort. Now, on the other side, I have 10 videos that I recorded today on my computer, and I want to just, in 2 buttons, upload them to get it pushed out. And I don't want to do the scheduling because that will take 10 minutes of like, oh, I gotta do time. So we're gonna upgrade this app, which is that's all this job all he does. So I need to make sure. So for me, and you're also seeing how you're kind of learning along with me too. I just read about their feature. Now that I went to Get Late's website, they cookied me, and so I'm on Instagram, and they're sending me ads now. But their ads are really dope. They sent their ads are actually the tutorial of actually how to use it, and I was like, oh, and they showed me this feature, and I was like, that's pretty good. Okay, I shall implement as the lead developer here. Okay, so it doesn't really have much. I think we just set up a queue here. We're just gonna wing it. He's like, that's smart ass. I know. I was like, and they're a small company. They're like super small. which is interesting. I mean, it's really functional. I'm really happy with it so far. Okay, so we're just going to start from scratch because this feature will be gangster. That means you guarantee you're hitting 3 times a day, every day, no matter what. You don't have to worry about when. You just have to feed the machine. You just have to keep shoveling coal into the fire, and it'll keep burning. It'll keep publishing consistently. So I like that. And I think we could get crazy to like 4 times a day, and then I can have some days extra. That would be interesting. We shall see. It's like that billboard today. We can unclog anything except this road. I know. LA was raining and flooding, and like there's like potholes, and I'm like, I'm so happy my tax dollars are going to fix all these potholes. So happy. Instantly canceled. Okay, wait. I'm trying to just delete this so I can start over. And then we're going to get Claude working on this. So, okay, this one's going, we'll just do this one as the main one. Okay, default queue. Yo, Woody, you sending the heart? I appreciate that. By the way, members in my community, you get this app for free. Like, download, you get the app. There's no software subscription for this app. You get the full app so that you could create B-roll video, insert your own avatar from HeyGen. Could be you, could be faceless. I literally did one. So check this out. It works for any business. This is crazy. We tested. One of the clients was like, "Yo, does it work for like dogs have glaucoma, for example? Like, can it create content for that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." We fed a script in.
Did you?
10 minutes later, after we fed the script in, it created a script and video about me talking about dogs with glaucoma.
Your dog could get glaucoma. It's a
like,
serious eye
wow.
condition that can lead to blindness if not caught early.
Woody's like, I have 800K
basically
followers and you
the
haven't
pressure
monetized.
inside their eye
Nice to meet
builds
you,
up
Woody.
because
Welcome to the
fluid
chat.
can't drain properly. This isn't because they're making too much fluid. It's all about the drainage system getting blocked. Some breeds are even more at risk because of how their
tried
eyes are
HeyGen
built.
yet? Yeah.
If you notice any changes in your dog's
is that
eyes,
another
like
one? Let me see, what's that one? A-Engine. He feels like I'm missing out on so much. Nah, you're doing good, Woody. You're sending out the love. No worries. Give your AI a voice, eyes, and hand. Woody shared. Thank you so much, Woody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Interesting. Cool. Seems custom. But I like it. So, back to this. Okay, so we're going to be upgrading this app, which is another app. Oh my gosh, we have so many apps. This is the second version one. Oh, your voice is free. Yeah, whenever I have, if I can know if it's bandwidth or if I can push more resolution or maybe a system latency, set a latency that will synchronize delay and live audio. I'm looking in like TikTok settings right now to see if I could give you guys like a better format or something. Some type of extra enhancement. I know, it's like I can't optimize the video too. Dang it. Keeps cutting in and out. Yeah, when you interact with web stuff, it's like I wouldn't have this problem if I had an NVIDIA, but I don't have an NVIDIA chip. My poor computer is running on not that many resources, which is like nothing else is like hogging resource. How do you see system resource memory on a Mac? Hopefully let's see. We'll see how this goes. We should be okay. So this is another app that basically you upload, like I have 10 videos that already did a talking head video. You just upload them to this, it transcribes, and then after it transcribes, it automatically writes the SEO for all the social media channels. So you upload a video, you don't have to know what the video is. It instantly transcribes the whole video and writes YouTube, writes the Facebook SEO, writes the Instagram SEO, writes the LinkedIn SEO, boom, 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 boom. So then it writes all of that so it's a custom text message for every single channel. So, and then you can select which social media channel do you want it to get published to, one or any or all of them, for example. So this is dope. Yeah. So because for me, I hate the job after I record a video. Oh, I gotta manually upload it and I gotta manually type in the SEO text, and then every little channel has a different one. Doesn't matter what social media, if you use like Metrical, it's mostly like Metrical or Buffer. Like those tools, like they suck. Like it's oh. So this thing does all that, but we need to do an upgrade on it. So we're going to do an upgrade on this. I want to set up queues inside of Get Late, so that the user does not have to schedule. So you can remove the scheduled date feature for it, and even the column, just remove that whole date and feature. And then once it's transcribed, then it's ready, and then the user can just either publish already, or he could just select publish for the action, to publish like one individual one at a time. And then let me know what I need to do to set up in getlate.dev to basically to set up the queues as well too. Do you plan on making the tool open source? Yes, only to members in the community. I know it's so weird, like open source, but it's not open source. It's like ChatGPT. It's like we're open AI, but they're not really open AI. So it's open source, but only to members in the community. Only because that way, because you guys we remix this, we can upgrade this, we can do cool things with it. This is just the foundation. I've already given this app to actually. There we go. So hopefully it doesn't lag. I've already started giving this app to members in the community. So we're going to have like a setup party, basically. Pat, can you critique my portfolio? Not necessarily right now. I'd love to. You could book a one-on-one. I could check out your portfolio. So this is Claude Code if you haven't done Claude. Inside VS Code, he's doing all of the work. What is the setup party? Yeah, we're going to go through, and I basically need like just like 4 hours, not even like 3 hours, basically 3 hours to basically show you how to set this up. Because basically everyone's going to download the software, and then we're going to go through the setup of getting the API keys, which are the paid accounts, which are the free accounts. Then it won't be on GitHub, because I just give the files to my members. There's no GitHub file unless you're part of if you want to contribute. If you want to contribute, we'll have a GitHub for all the members to contribute to, so that's open source. You guys remix it, upgrade it. You guys it works for any business, basically. It just creates a digital avatar. Talking head avatar generates the B-roll. And it's just a proof of concept of what's able right now. And it does all the content automation. Like it will publish to all social media channels. Like, so it's pretty robust as like a base model. So I'm excited to see what you guys will do. You just input content, or future version, we're going to be upgrading this to like beef it up even more. So you guys will get the 1.0 version, and then I'll be upgrading mine, and there'll be a 2.0 version, there'll be a 3.0. 12 months from now, we'll be at a 12-month version. And so yeah, come and get it. It's more also to teach you guys vibe coding, just to also inspire you, get you really hands dirty with vibe coding, solving a real problem. Like you could customize this app, remix it, twist it. I show you how to hook up the APIs, how to create a digital avatar using HeyGen, so that you could use your avatar, or you can use
cloudiness or redness.
Like it doesn't have to be you. Doesn't have to be you. It could be you or some. We hooked up a couple members that have faceless channels, so they're using faceless avatars for it. But it will feed in and talk about for any script, and it does top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. It writes custom text for every social media channel, custom to that channel, and you do no effort. You press buttons. If you could press a button, if you can press like buttons like this, if you could press buttons, you could automate your content. That's the goal. I got it all automated down to you just press a button. Insert ideas, press a button, content comes out. And you could TikTok's already mad at me. TikTok was like, yo, you're posting 81 times a day. Chill. Chill. And I was like, oh, okay. Ease off. So you could push it to the limit. This is dangerous. Okay. So he's working on this. Now we're kind of tag teaming right now. We don't have enough Pokemon. We need to spawn some more Pokemon. When you're vibe coding, it's mandatory. You got to spawn some Pokemon. Come on now. We got a Pokemon party right now. Get those guys up and running. Nice. That's going to kill some system resources, as if I had any to spare. So they're chilling. Now he's working on that. Now I need to figure out this. We're just going to set this very simple. Evergreen post. Okay. If we do, we got to push ourselves. We got to push it. We got to do 5 times a day. 5 times a day. Just load up that queue. Yeah, let's just do 5 times a day. Evergreen to post 5 times a day. That's going to stretch. How many is that a week? So that's 5. Well, let's set it evergreen to just post 4 times a day? No, 5 times a day. I was going to ask the same question. What are you building? We're basically building, well, if you're in the community, Richard, you get this content automation app that will automatically create digital avatar content like this with your avatar or any avatar. Insert a content idea, it generates the B-roll, everything there. So you guys get this app inside the community. And so right now, we're basically vibe coding more features to it. I'm just upgrading it. We're adding more features to basically the version today we're building, we're making it easier for members where they don't have to figure out what day content needs to post. You just set it where it's like 3 times a day and you're done. It just loads up in a queue and you don't have to worry about any scheduling. So I want to remove the scheduling from the work process. So that's an upgrade I'm doing right now to the service. And then that's why I want. So you guys laughed. You guys actually like that, a setup party. But that's basically, I was thinking about Saturday being the setup party. So on Saturday, I just need like 2, maybe 3 hours. And then everyone downloads the app and then we go through the process of basically how to set it up. The sound and video keeps glitching. So this is AI. I know this is definitely, it's like insist. It's like, stop opening tabs. Man, I'm surprised I don't have like resources to like go. Oh, is it a new computer I need? Like, is it just more internet bandwidth do I need? Do I need to shut down more resources? Like, I need to figure out why it's so laggy. Okay, so Claude's doing his thing. I'm setting up a queue because I want to post this every day. 7 slots, 7 days a week, 5 days a week. And if I'm doing 5, let me just get out a little notepad real quick. Do a little math. Oh, you think of Pokemon right now just chunked all the resources? I got killed. Like, we must shut down the pot. There we go. Hopefully, maybe it was the Pokemon that was taking all the resources. I know they're cool to look at, but I'm like, oh man. Okay, so if we think about it, if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, early in the morning, what if we do 6 a.m., 7, 8 a.m., 8, 9, 10 a.m., 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Let's do that. That way from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., every 2 hours, we're just chunking out a new piece of content. Yeah, that should work out. By 2 p.m., the rest of the stuff should just like marinate. Okay, so he's working on that. I'm working on this. Okay, so we need 6 a.m. It's funny because I'm like the guinea pig for this. I was like, No slots available. Add slots to get started. 6 a.m. But then these guys... No, I have to delete this. How do you delete a queue? Oh, you can't delete a queue. With queues only. Hold on, user is just trying to press all of... I can't... Well, because these things are interesting. That's going to mess up the test. Because you can't clear existing. Queue is active and accepting new post. Oh, I could pause the queue. Okay. Update. Do you want to reschedule existing queue post to match the... Yes. Okay. Nice. Now if we come down... Okay, cool. Now I cleared that out. Perfect. That's all I was trying to do. I was just trying to clear so that we have a really good test environment. Because again, we're vibe coding a new feature right now so that the user doesn't have to manually select when he or she wants this posted. So I want every day at 6 a.m. Add it. Boom. Okay. Pretty crazy. Thank you for the follows. Welcome everyone. I think the Pokemon did chunk out all the resources, David. You're right. Okay, we are just here so you guys can see this. Okay. So I want to go at 6 a.m. and then I want every day at 8 a.m. add, and then every day again. 10 a.m. Say yes to whatever Claude wants. 6, 7, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. Now we're just adding slots. 6, 8, 10. I don't like this ad face, the audio. What could I change? If I open ChatGPT, ChatGPT will lag. Let me ask ChatGPT on the side, just in case. Hopefully it uses not the Wi-Fi. Just to see if there's anything I could do with... Actually, I'm going to go to ChatGPT real quick. Okay, so this one's going to be 10 a.m. Oh, we already did 10 a.m. This one's going to be 12 p.m. Thank you for the hearts. Actually, try it now without the Pokemon. I turned the Pokemon off. We technically should not have any Pokemon. I think we're almost done. 6, 12, 10 p.m. So add it every day at 12 p.m. And then 2 p.m. We are automating our content. We're building the scheduling so that it posts multiple times a day. I'm trying Pokemon where the lag. Was the Pokemon the lag? That would be fun. That would suck. Like, okay, so don't get the Pokemon. It just kills. It was just spyware. Great. So now I'm kind of setting this up to post multiple times a day and 2 p.m. Because apparently if you load this up in the queue, you don't have to do scheduling, which is nice. 7 days a week, 2 p.m. Oh, wait. Shoot. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, 10 p.m., 12 p.m. We just need 2 p.m. Okay. Pressing wrong buttons here. It's like diffusing a B-O to the M to the B. 2 p.m., add slots. That's perfect. That's what I want. Okay, now save changes. Confirm. 6 a.m. 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., save. Yes, update posts. Default paused. We need to activate it. I think they have an active button. There it is. Queue is paused. We enable. Queue is active. Okay, so yeah, so now it's active. There's our upcoming slots. Okay, so now I did my part. Let's see if Claude did his part. What did that spell? Frolicking, generating, manifesting, fondling. It's like Claude, computing. It's like Claude. What are you doing, Claude? Okay, so now what is he saying? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this will be very interesting to see if this works. I'm excited for this, to test this out. Okay, so I have 10 videos. I need to just airdrop to my phone because I just recorded 10 short videos. So that will give me 2 days of content. This is VS Code using Claude Code that you could vibe code today. Select. Okay, so this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces of content. They're human recorded content. They're not AI content. Not yet, at least. Which app is this? And happy good new year to you too, good sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so the scheduling feature has been removed from your app. Cool. So when you publish a video, it goes directly to GetLate's queuing system. Here's how to figure your queue time slots for GetLate. Set up your queue time. You need to configure when GetLate should automatically publish your queue post. Use the queue slot API. Okay, parameters, how it works, upload. Videos drop in the folder. They get transcribed, they get generated, the transcript becomes ready. We publish to the queue, click publish, and video goes, okay, upload process, then publishes. Okay, I'm reading the manual to my new app, so I'm like learning how to use my own content automation app. It's like, again, it's like building the plane as you're flying. Okay, so then no time zone awareness, a 9 a.m. slot post time 9 a.m. in your time zone, no conflicts. Queue automatically skips slots that are already, I like that. Per profile, every profile gets its own independent queue. Is that how it works? Post on 10/12 Friday. Queue post documentation. Let me kind of read their documentation. Weekly time slots, automatic scheduling. The queue automatically skips time slots that have scheduled posts. Each profile has its own independent queue schedule, perfect for managing for different clients with accounts with different posting frequencies. I didn't see a feature of like, oh, posting queue. Okay, so this should work out now. Okay. Okay, I have a queue already set up inside of getlate.dev, so I could just test it. Confirm. Let's just double check before I actually just go in. Mr. G says, is Claude better than Lovable? 1000% yes. 1000% yes. Pick any tool, really. It's just pick the tool that's like most comfortable with you, really, at the end of the day. Okay, so now Job is like, yep, yeah, just whichever. I mean, you could do all this with like anti-gravity, for example. AI with Sheila. Pleasure to meet you, Sheila. My name is Jonathan Acuna. Can you tell me more about your lovely community? I would love to tell you about the amazing 150 human beings that are We had the biggest turnout today. Today was the first time back from vacation break, and we had the hugest turnout of like people showed up for. I'm so happy. So this whole week is so we have classes 4 days a week, Tuesday through Friday. Hope it's going to lag. I'll try not to talk. There we go. I'll try not to talk when it's like doing stuff. But we have 4 days a week live office hours. When you join, membership is only $97 a month. Cancel anytime. You get a 1 hour one-on-one session with me as soon as you join. I get to know you, your goals. I show you all the cool things. And the biggest comment people say is like, it's like drinking from a fire hose, basically. You'll see all the members in my comments. There we go. So you're on TikTok. So like Richard, David, we have a lot of members in the community that are in my comments. I talk about AI all day. But what I do is I have the community, which is group classes, and then with courses, and then you get the community, and then I have the AI certification program or one-on-one coaching. And then I usually just work with entrepreneurs, help them build automations, set up content automations for their own business or something like that, customize this to them. So the one-on-one coaching is real fun. So I like that. And then I have amazing members like Richard in there for digital marketing expertise, and then David for software development expertise. So like people in the community, like it's not just me. You're going to connect with all sorts of people that are doing, like I need to introduce you to Sarah, both Sarahs. Oh my God, they are doing amazing automations, launching businesses, building content automation. So pleasure to meet you, Sheila. Feel free to ask AI questions. I live stream every single day. All my stuff is backed up. He's like, I know nothing. I know. He's like, I just show up for the free treats. They stopped serving tacos. So here, okay, I think we have a queue and we're ready to test this. I don't think. So he can add post to the queue and get the next available time slot. Create a queue schedule. I don't think we need to create a queue schedule. So server's running, go ahead and test publish video. When you can publish, it will be ready. It'll go directly to the queue and schedule a prompt. Okay, so we're gonna test the uploading app. Okay, so this is for if you have content that you created, vertical content basically. So all of these, what is this guy? Whatever this guy's at. Get rid of these guys. 1, 6. Wait, hold on. 1. So get rid of this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We're missing some right now. Timing, I know. I feel like we are missing some content. Oh, there it is. 9. And then no, I did 10 pieces of content. It sucks when you do 10 pieces of content and only wait, come on. Hold on, let me find 10 pieces of content. Because it works, I could just do it all, not all that work. I'm not wasting all that work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 videos. There we go. Sorry. I was like, I've worked a long time to get those 10 pieces of video. Like, I'm not wasting. Don't shortchange me now. Like, no. Okay, so now it's loading. 10 pieces of content. The goal is for all 10 to get instantly transcribed and all uploaded at the same time. 2 steps and with 2 buttons. And then it's going to write custom SEO for every single video. All of that, basically. Free AI money. Welcome to the chat. So, right now we're just getting the files. Here, while we get the files, you guys can look at this because it looks cool. This thing is a lot of like... Doesn't it look epic, right? This is the most advanced thing I've ever created. And it wouldn't be able to be done without Claude Code and David Varner. Push it to the limit. Right now, I'm just airdropping content to get uploaded to the content automation. So in a moment, we're going to test the new feature. And then if we have the new feature, oh, that's going to work, save more steps. Coded you, David, for the win. Heck yeah, I would not known about getlate.dev. Came in clutch. He went above and beyond and said, John had a problem. Let me do some Google searching. Hey, let me find an alternative API. Hey, John, try this. And I'm like, let's do it. He's like, Sergeant, there's a route this way. I'm like, full steam ahead. Let's go this way. Because the route we're going ain't happening. Okay, so now... Okay, so now we have our videos. I don't need any of these. I could just delete these as the queue. I love this app. I'm not gonna lie, I really love this app. Okay, so the way this thing works is basically you select a video. We'll do 2, just to see if it throws them in the queue. If it could do 2, okay. So it's uploading 2 videos. It's instantly transcribing them. It's writing SEO for all the different 5 social media channels. For each platform is getting a different text in the body. And it's doing that for 2 videos in one go right now. It's processing. I'm not doing anything. One video's done. Don't blink. It's going to process right here. It's going to do for both videos. So you don't even have to know what the videos are. Done. So now look. It transcribed the whole video. So that's the whole transcription for the video for whatever I said. Seems better than running a humongous NaN. You never want to touch NaN ever again once you learn how to Claude Code. Vibe code in general. It's not even Claude Code, just vibe code in general. Like this would be so complicated to do through NaN, and if something breaks, no way. Then it wrote out all the SEO description for every single channel, and every channel is completely different. It's tailored and written, personalized to that channel. Isn't that nice? Okay, cool. And then here's the cool thing. So this is the update that we do. I no longer have to do the scheduling. I now just press publish. It's publishing. Can you train the output? What would you... Oh, you can customize the output any way you want. Like if you want to customize the prompts, like make Twitter longer, make the other app shorter, use my call to action, use my website. I like these hashtags, write in my brand voice. They're all easy. It's all prompts. So you can change. This is the whole prompt. So you get access to the prompt in the back end. Just change the prompt and it would change the output of how it writes. And then you could even change the model. If you want it written in Claude, if you want it written in ChatGPT 4.0, like we're just using Haiku. So I could switch between windows and it doesn't mess it up. Coastal says, can you help me learn this? Yes. Join the community, $97 a month. We have a 5-week program we started today to learn how to vibe code. And plus, you get this app and you get this app completely for free. Did you build this? Yes. I 100% built this using Claude Code. I would not be able to do this without Claude Code. And I wrote 0 lines of code. Yes, $97 a month. For a content automation app, like, so right now he is running, we're just kind of testing the publishing feature to get him to publish. Yep, Claude Code, that's it. It's 20. I mean, Claude Code's not the only one. There's like Google AI Studio, there's Anti-Gravity. It's not like Cloud Code is just the best right now. He's going to get replaced. There's Google AI Studio, Gemini 3 does really good. It's just more like, can you take your AI vibe coding skills and focus them to solve a business problem? My business problem was I want content completely, it looks like this, completely automated. I press a button, content like this comes out on the other side. Talking avatar, my face, my likeness, all of it completely automated. I see my question is ignored. Oh, I just see it right now. Sorry, Power Bottom. How do you get the social APIs approved to post publicly? What's that process? Excellent question, and I apologize for missing that. We're using a service that's called Get Late, or Late, basically. This is the API service to publish on all social media channels, basically. So we're building the database to do all the work, the content writing, and then it gets published to there, which we're testing. This is a new we're updating a new feature to try and see if we could do queues, but I'm excited. If we can unlock queues, that would be really, it would save us a ton of time. So basically, we're just trying to fill this list up. Let's see. Nope. Our goal is to try and fill this list up right here with post and queue. So right now it's just uploading. Oh, it said published. Do you guys think it published? Hold on. Let's check if it published. No, I don't think it published. Oh no, one queue. No, one queue went active. But it says no post in queue. I guess, I mean, how do you post on TikTok on... Well, this... It goes to TikTok as well, too. You could publish to any social media platform as well. Can you confirm the last post? I think I posted it, but it didn't make it to the queue, so check the log. A sub 1000 account, you can't post public, only private. No, you can post public, not through the automation, probably, but you still want to get 1,000 subs. Like, your main thing is like get 1,000 subs. What app is that? Can someone write me the name of? This is a custom app, custom free inside the community. So I have a community where I give vibe coded apps. This is part of our content automation app that completely automates your content, and it's free inside the community. Click on my profile, join, $97 a month, and we have 4 days a week live classes, teach you how to vibe code, and you get this content automation app for free. Highly recommend. Don't miss out. Okay, it looks like it worked successfully. Looking for the first video. It published to all social media platforms. And it was removed for the process. So wait, so I think it was basically, it should have gone to the queue to get scheduled instead of getting posted instantly, right? I thought that's what the queue does. Do you do private classes? Yes, I do one-on-one private classes. Just send me a direct message inside TikTok, Jewel, and then just say private AI class, and I'll send you a link. You could book instantly. and we could work one-on-one together, and I could show you how to do automation, save you a ton of time. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the chat. We are just automating content so that we're doing an upgrade to our app so that we can, I have like 10 videos. It just instantly gets published to all the social media chat platforms all at once. So like every piece of software, there's bugs. And so we're working through, and also you want to add new features. So we're adding a new feature and fixing bugs. That's all. Nice. Adam says, I built a similar tool with Zapier, Notion, ChatGPT, and a scheduler, but step one is different. Ooh. Step one is use Claude. He's like, that's different. Claude Code, you'll never need Zapier, NAN, Make.com. Claude does all of that so much better, which is like, that's one of the powerful things. Yes, you're correct. So Claude's been, I'm not gonna lie, Claude gaslights you. He's like, you're right, the video should go to the queue, not post instantly. When we remove schedule for da-da-da, post without schedule will get late, da-da-da. Did the post appear in the queue lab or did they get published to me? If they published me, they may have a different expected. I think they got published immediately. I learned a lot in Zapier where I can almost automate any business's SOP. Oh, perfect. Get an invite Claude Code. Game over. Game over. Dangerous. Bikini Power Bottom says you basically have to get 3 API approved from Google Console and it takes forever. For TikTok API, no need. Just a service. You pay once for the service and then you could connect 50 social media accounts. And then just post. It's posting multiple times a day. That's the problem. Jimmy, what's up? Jimmy's like, what's your software? Distributing. Interesting. This is a content distribution, basically. But we're upgrading it right now to add a feature for queues right here. We're trying to get this list of posts right here so that things show up in the queue, so then it can post to all social media ones. So basically, if you have a bunch of videos on your computer, you just select them, click upload, and it uploads and writes all the content for it automatically. So you don't have to do anything. Alyssa, welcome. Good to see you. So they press a button, content gets published. So you could publish 50 times a day. If you want to publish 50 times a day, this app completely for free. Well, it's technically this one, but it's the same thing. Okay, so I've added a queue for added servers restarted, ready to go. Okay, cool. And we're testing a new feature right now. So just gonna delete these. Select this one. Because technically we have a queue. Nice to see you again, Alyssa. What's up? Good morning. Hello, hello. We are continuing our hackathon build for vibe coding our content automation app using Claude Code so that we can automate our entire content. What do you think about Scraper API? I don't think I've tried that one. There's probably different ones. How can you get this software? Completely for free inside the community. Link in the BI to though. Double click on my profile, click sign up. It's $97 a month. You get access to a ton of templates and a 1-hour one-on-one with me where we'll set this up for your business so that you can automate your content, generate content just like this with a talking avatar. Talking avatar, HeyGen pumps out content every 10 minutes completely on autopilot so that you don't have to get on camera. You can have a faceless content channel. This thing's awesome. And you get this for free. But it's more I want to teach you how to vibe code is the bigger thing. Okay, says he's ready. Now we just click publish. And now it's publishing. Hassan says with GetLed, yeah, it's 33 per month unlimited posts while NAN is free. You're gonna waste your time with NAN after pressing a button for I'd rather pay $33, press a button and publish 500 videos while you tinker with NAN and like of course there's always a free, but what's your time's worth? And plus the time to make a feature, you've got way more dev work of time. I could live stream while I'm vibe coding. You can't live stream while you're building NAN. You got to be focused and make sure you get the semicolon and fill out the node correctly and check the API form and hope you set up and then screenshot and give it a Claude, the troubleshoot. I know what you guys do. Let's see. Bikini Power, cool stuff. I built something similar, just haven't got to the dev registration. It posts private only. Nice. Just get dev or Blotato or Metrical or Buffer, any API service. You don't have to go straight to the source Bikini Power. Just go one of those and then automatically, then you could just post. You don't have to deal with the private. And then you definitely do have to post content to like grow the. You do have to post organic content to grow the channel. Yeah, so I don't think he posted. Even the image backlinks and SEO. Don't think it does that. Okay, nothing's in the queue. Okay, he's still publishing. I'm trying to see if he can upload. By the way, how are we doing on Cloudflare? Or Cloudinary?
Okay, so CES.
Don't worry, it's gonna. Ooh, it said published. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, 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 ah. Yes, yes, yes. What? Wait, so how does this work? It's queued up, default profile, test, and okay, so it's one piece of content, 6 channels, but oh. Okay, I see. 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 6. Okay, I see what it did. I understand now. I'm also trying to like understand how it works, but so that's kind of what I want. It's kind of what I want. So that one video will get. Hold on, I gotta think for a second. It works, but I don't know if that's what I want. Meaning I want it not to post over 6 times. I want it to post 6 times in 1 hour. All platforms. It's doing. So that means. I mean, that's not, but no, because I want multiple times a day. I don't think this is going to work. I would literally have to have such a big queue. So this will post multiple times, but this technically one, I want six, I want 5 times per channel per day. Per channel per day. This is 5 posts per day. One channel. That's not what I want. So, is it bashed or you have to make a queue scatter every 15, 30 minutes? It's, yeah. Can you set up a new? See, for queues, maybe. Okay, maybe I could set something up. Hold on. Maybe there's something. Default profile. These you get to manage. I think I may have to just do my own. And I have to keep track. That's ugly. Hold on, let's see. Okay, it got loaded to the queue, but here's the thing. I wanted to post, let's say, 5 times a day, and every time I post is across all social media channels. So all channels at 6 a.m., all channels at 10 a.m., all the channels at 12 p.m., 2 p.m., for example. Now, the queue feature loads it, but once that slot is used, it's just for one post. So either we package everything in one post that has multiple platforms to post in, and technically it would be 2 because of Twitter, which is gonna suck. So how can we not use their post queue, but create our own, but also keep track as well too, so that we can do our own tracking thing in here? Because the goal is when I want it to post, I want you to go back to the original, but when it posts, and then it queues up, and then we want to hit it. We're gonna have. I want the ability to change how many slots I want. And then when it posts, like say it posts at 6 a.m., it's posting that one post across all social media channels at 6 a.m. And then the next post is going to do all social media channels at 10 a.m. And then I want the ability to add as many daily slots and then to visually track and also count in there so that I could just load it up in the queue. I still don't have to set the date. It will automatically do it from there. What are your thoughts on that? Sure, come on up, David. We're doing a little brainstorming. Because I think I'm just going to replicate the feature in here. And every post needs to be a single post. There needs to be a multiplier. Yeah, it's like one post, multiple channels. One post, multiple channels. 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m. Sorry, I missed your thing. Let me accept. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Coder Drew David, resident software developer.
Hello. So you're already using a database on the back end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you should be able to tell it you just want to make a very basic queuing system, just timestamps, and just set up a table with timestamps. And basically the table, I mean, it should be able to be a single table. It'd say what video, what social service, social media service, and what time you want it to upload to. And then that way, actually in that case, that way you just would have to leave your computer up and on all the time. The other difference is you could have it make it as a small web service that people could put on like a VM or VPS. And what it could do is push it up to like their own private server that would just hold just the videos for that day. And once it pushed it, it would delete them. So they wouldn't need like a lot of space. But if they have a desktop and they leave it on all the time, it wouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, that's two different ways you could think about it.
Yeah, so the queue, so it just generates the date based on its own tracking in the table. That's true. Yeah, because I think that it just, and it doesn't have to keep my computer on. It just technically has to generate what will be the future next available time slot date. And then it will keep a track of like, okay, here's records, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those slots are going. So what would be the next appropriate? And it should try and figure that out.
Okay, so it would already have sent it up to it and just let you know when it was saying it was going to post it next. So it already actually pre-did it. You're not having your system actually do the post. Mm-hmm. You're just wanting a way to be able to see when the post actually happened.
Mm-hmm. So he creates, let me also do it just... So he creates his own database to track what are the current posts that have been posted and at what time slots. And then for the user to be able to select what time slots are available on what days. And then when a piece of content comes in, it will automatically go and schedule the next time slot. And then it will have a publish button and it will show the time slot. And then the user could click the publish button, which will then go and publish to get late. And then it will add that future publish date to get posted. And then you're doing a separate request for every social media channel so that you can continue to post the unique context with that video for each individual post at that same time. So you have 6 posts with the same time, but for 6 different channels with 6 different contexts with the same video.
Yeah. And I mean, sitting here thinking about it, instead of building your own calendar thing, you should be, most people have a Gmail. So what you could ask Claude and just make sure it wouldn't be super complex. Now, don't think it would be, is once you get this table set up with basically those 3 fields, the video, the social media, and the time, you then tell it, request my username and email to my Google email, set up a secondary calendar to my primary calendar that will overlay it with this information, so it will show it as a calendar. Instead of having Claude build a calendar, which would be a lot more intensive probably, it would just be a calendar that would overlay their other Google calendars.
Gotcha. Founder IQ. Just write a Python script.
Oh, yeah.
But you're 1,000% right. It's like, because you had to deal with probably that with your, I know the projects that you're working on in the healthcare field or in that space.
Oh, yeah. And all my stuff was PHP instead of Python. But yeah.
A cron job. We have such an advanced audience. I love it. You guys are nerding out about vibe coding cron jobs at night late night. But we don't want to do the work. That is the game. We want to press a button, let the computers do the work. That's the goal. So yeah, it should do its own scheduling. Absolutely. Trying to do that at NAN, nightmare. I couldn't. I kind of hacked it together, but it was like, no. Here, whatever feature.
What made me most mad about NAN is I couldn't get couldn't use their brain, whatever their brain feature was, because it wouldn't output tokens. So I had to just use their regular node and have it call OpenAI or any of them, because that's the only way you can get the JSON back that has the token data, because their brain one doesn't have the token data back to be able to track how many tokens it used. So you couldn't use their brain one with all the connections. You had to write just a node one. And the other thing is, NAN, and this was a year ago, they might have changed it by now, they didn't have a way to do encryption. And I was needing to deal with encryption with several projects I was working with. So I didn't have a way to be able to have data that was encrypted come to it and then work through it and unencrypt it and be able to work through that process with NAN very smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have libraries that would work with their projects very easily. But they might have fixed that within the last year too, because they've done a lot of changes. So,
They've done a great job of like upgrading and adding some great stuff. Problem is, vibe coding just got better.
absolutely.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you're
Very
not even
excited.
running anything right now, and you're breaking. You have broke up a little bit here and there. So I don't know if it's just because now you got more processed because I'm on the call too, but that hasn't been the case in the past.
It was
So I think
probably the
that's kind of weird.
no, I was lagging bad. Even like the voice, I'm not even using any microphone or anything. It's just straight voice. So even then, I'm like, but I think maybe it was the Pokemon. I think it was the Pokemon. Snow
No, I
Troop.
agree. I think the Pokemon, but you got to think about those sprites. When the way those sprites work is they're running anywhere from 20 to 30 frames a second. So they're having to, each one of those is having to be generated with 30 images a second to make them move, or maybe 15. And then if you got, 5 or 10 of those, that's 120 items a second moving. So, I mean, you'd have to look at your active monitor, but it probably, depending on how he wrote it, was probably pretty resource intensive. So he's using Claude's the LOM he's using.
So,
He just wrote. You
so
did.
TLDR, just get a new computer, John. It's like just get a new computer. I think this guy is
I can't wait till you do.
it's gonna be beefy. It's gonna be great. We're doing great. We had such a great turnout today with the audience. Oh my gosh. So great to see everyone and new faces, and old faces. I'm like, where have you guys been? I'm still
Yeah, it's awesome that everybody was able to come back at the new year here.
hungry to learn. Hungry. Which is good. I gotta
Absolutely. And then I've been doing a lot of research for my GPU and finding out potentially, from what I'm aware, I should be able to make try to do the Heijin style thing, but through my own. So make my own avatar, but do it locally. So then I won't need to use like Heijins or something. So see how that kind of stuff works. So then you could run something off that your own local computer.
What's the alternative you said again? It's an alternative.
So instead of using Heijin or something, I would be able to take my own pictures, and then I would be able to take my own pictures, and then I would then turn them into an avatar locally, and I wouldn't end up having to use a system like Heijin or something. I create it all through my local, through Comfy.
Comfy. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say it sounds like a comfy thing.
I basically use a local. There's a couple different ones. Comfy's the one most people use. But I would use, there's a couple different models I'm going to try and continue to work with ChatGPT or Claude. ChatGPT more because this is more questionary information than coding information. But just doing the research to find what would be the best one to build an avatar thing like that locally. And then that way I could have myself on videos, but not be on videos like you've done, without having to use Heijin or whatnot.
And you could do it real time too. I've seen some real time where it's male female, could be an OF model in real time. Is freaky.
I asked ChatGPT that today. I was like, could I actually, with the GPU I have, potentially make an avatar of myself that chats in real time? And it said potentially. So we'll see how all that'd be cool. There'd be a version of me sitting there actually talking to me, and it's just my voice behind it. That'd be funny.
That's where it's you just need a really good graphic model, and you could do stuff like that in real time. And it's and then cut the subscription cost even more, which is like, yo, yeah.
Now, here's the piece people don't think about. You cut the subscription cost, but you add power cost. Your power bill goes up.
How much so? Like 20%, 30%, or is it like a 50%? 200%.
It depends on it depends on what your it depends on what your power bill where you are at. But like the GPU I got, the 5060 Ti is 170. When you're running it at max, is an extra 170 watts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put it this way. This is the best way I can explain it. Back when I did crypto mining, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, and this was on my 6 gig card. When I didn't run it all month, and then when I ran it all month, my power bill was an extra $20. And I made $50 worth of crypto. So I made $30 in profit.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. Unless I have bikini power.
So like right now, I'm looking at my power. I'm looking at the new GPU in my computer with both GPUs in it. Whereas I used to sit at about 100, 120 watts. Now my computer is running at an average of 170 to 200 watts. So I am at, let me check it again, because I've got a lot more stuff running. So I used to sit at about 100 watts when I was running my computer. Now I'm sitting at 170 watts. So my computer is now consuming 70 more watts an hour than it was before because of the secondary GPU.
It's not bad.
So you got to think about that math. And that's not even me doing LOM stuff right now. That's just general usage on it, and it's not even supposed to be being used, but apparently it is being used. So the wattage has gone up. But when I start cranking stuff out, I'll probably be an extra $20 a month. But if I can cut 4 subscriptions out, like you're saying, if I can cut 4 subscriptions out at $20 a month, it's worth it. So the trade-off, what I was getting at, the trade-off is worth it. You're exactly right. The trade-off is worth it. You just got to be aware of that. The money is going to go somewhere else. So just don't think it disappears. That's where I was going to go to it. I got down a rabbit hole there for a minute. But the point is, don't think that just because you get the beefier computer and you're cutting all these services off and you're running it local, that you're not flipping that build into something else. It's just you might have a lesser bill.
No, it's true. It's I use Nano Banana and GenSpark burning credit, so I'm like, oh, let me just use it for Nano Banana Pro. Now I'm just paying per usage API key. I just spent like $25, but I was like, oh, that was $25 in perfect Nano Bananas that I needed for ads. I was like, done. It's pay per usage now. All right, we are upgrading and building a. This is so much fun.
Oh, using Flask server. That's interesting.
Oh, so I brought your name up to the guy in the AI certification program. Oh my God. Every time you turn around, there's like, he like evolves tenfolds. I showed him just a little bit of Cloud Code. And he loves Railway instead of Vercel for posting and hosting apps. And then he vibe coded his website and then has a secret menu that somehow you trigger something on the website and it gets a login. And then he built Go High Level in it, analytic dashboard, CRM tracker, email automation API, email marketing tool, lead magnet, also integrates with Stripe so it does and collects payments for everything. He vibe coded the entire thing with Cloud Code and VS Code. I think he also got a subscription to GLM 4.5, 4.7. And so I'm like, dude, that's the app. That's the product that you can sell and stuff. So I brought your name up to him because I was like, look, I sent him your information. I was like, oh, when you're ready, reach out to David and he could bless your work and talk about security and what you need and how to like maybe like deploy to like kind of like what I'm doing with the marketing app basically. It's like how he can maybe just do a small MVP ship. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you answer these people's questions real quick. They're just asking
Oh,
about
I
your
got some here.
course, how long it is.
We have, which is kind of funny, literally 23 AI courses. I gotta wait for lag. It's like lag. Wait for it. Wait for it. So, 23 AI courses. These are just some of the courses. There's another about 5 to 7 more courses inside of these. This is like GenSpark, ChatGPT. I basically ordered everything so a complete beginner with basic computer skills could come in, level up with ChatGPT, GenSpark, Vibe Code, even with Claude Code. We just launched this course. We're going through a 5-week program where we're basically teaching Claude Code. This week we're doing GenSpark, and then Gemini right after that. So the next 5 weeks we're going to go from beginner to advanced. Highly recommend it. And then would you guys please, you want to learn from A to Z from you. Oh, and this is nice. I know nothing. I need to start from the beginning. If you guys want, just for free, hold on. YouTube. Oh, it's going to lag, so give me one moment. Lagging. Studio. Let me go. One moment.
Yeah, and if you have a minute where he's talking and you can't hear him, it's just because he's loading a handful of pages. So just bear with him and let him load the pages up so then he can actually talk. He's working through that with his computer and stuff. So let y'all know. So he will answer your question in just a minute.
He will talk, I swear. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one. So, okay, and then I think stop lagging. 3, 2, 1. Nice. On YouTube, search my name. This is a 53 video playlist that's all completely, there we go. All 53 videos completely for free on my YouTube channel. There's like GenSpark in there, ChatGPT, Claude's in there, Make.com. I don't recommend Make.com anymore. So that's all free. And then if you want to join the community, we have more courses plus live classes and coaching support, networking, meeting the community members and like getting everyone connected. Man, I gotta think of now like a virtual get together so all the members, because we had such a good turnout. I'm like, great, okay, now I need you guys to connect because that's where the next magic happens. Like you and other David connecting is like perfect.
Oh, that'd be cool. So his name's David too? That's funny. Now we got 3 Davids.
Oh, his name's Raymond. I was saying how you and the other David were connecting.
I got you.
So that's free. Nice. We are almost at like, I think we're at 155 last I checked. I think it is. Now we're vibe coding this app. What model are you using for AI video avatar? HeyGen IV4 or HeyGen 4. It's so for the API cost to generate one video is like 0.2 credits for 1 minute video of a HeyGen avatar. That's basically to generate this.
You will not believe how much money this AI startup just raised. It's a whopping $150 million, and they're only about 7 months
Sorry, I
old.
can't hear
So
the
what
audio.
are they
I will
even
fix
doing?
that at
They
some
built
point.
this
But
cool thing
this
called
is
Elden
HeyGen.
Arena, where you can test out different.
This cost. So 100 divide that by 0.2. So you could generate. So you could generate 500 of these videos. So what is that? 99 divided by 500. So every HeyGen video that gets generated, that's 1 minute, 40 seconds, 1 minute long, let's say, is, let's round it up. So let's just say 1 minute of video is 20 cents in HeyGen to cost. Go ahead. It's gonna cost like 50 cents a video to do the whole process. The content, the writing, the script, the A-roll, the B-roll, the editing is like 50 cents. You could just churn out videos like this.
That's
Great
great.
stuff, John. I've been building a no-code email design tool in that integration with different ESPs. Yo, no need to learn their syntax. We should have a movement. Automate the world. Hack the planet. Tom, Tony, welcome to the chat. Then we have this thing where I want to automate this part. Okay, so we're going to abandon this queue feature. So whatever these guys are, we'll just leave them. We are kind of checking out this new feature. So now he did a whole upgrade. Oh boy, he did a lot of upgrading. Okay, queue system, built the system. Did a lot of updates, did a lot of updates, did a lot of updates, a lot of updates. Here, now system works. One post, all platforms at once. A single queue slot publishes to all platforms at the same time. Daily time slots configurable in the settings page. Auto scheduling at the queue. Finds the next available slot. Visual tracking dashboard shows what's queued for each slot. 6 separate API requests, same video, same time, different captions per platform. That's why you he just follows the instructions. I'm like, you understand the assignment. Okay. Test.
No questions. Let's see if I hate to say it, but let's see if it works.
Yeah, it's like that. So sounds beautiful, John. Kick the we got a new little feature here, publishing queue. Okay, so let's upload. Let's get some new data. I'll select a new video. We'll do one. Okay, it loads. Next slot is in the settings. Oh, you could choose too. Super Whisper API, which is like 0.06. No, 0.006 per minute. It's like super cheap. Transcribes the whole video. It's like nothing. Like barely a penny. Or you could do an option for local feature. So when I give it to you guys, actually, David, you have this, so you have these features. We're getting more. I'm doing a Opus clipper in here as well too. I want Opus clipping.
Oh,
It has most of the feature anyway, so new upgrade.
dope. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to get the upgraded one once you get it, because I downloaded it and then I went on to bed, or I went on and did something else, and then I was gone all day today. I was gone from 8 until 6 today, and then I got home and I shut down my computer, and then I was putting in the new graphics card. It was such a pain in the butt to pull my other one out. I had to take the one I have, move it to a different slot, and then put my new one in the slot my old one was in. Because the motherboard I have, the top slot is the fastest one. It's like X16 or X1, whichever way that works. And my other two slots for GPUs are the PCI Express, or X4s, whatever that means. For those lanes, there's like X16, X1, and X4s. Anyways, there's like whatever those means. But the top one's the one for the fastest slot. So it was like, you need to put your 5060 in there, and then you need to move your current card down. So then I put the screw in too tight. So I was having to figure out how to get the screw out. I spent 20 minutes trying to get the screw out that had my motherboard attached. So I had to take a screwdriver and a pair of pliers, and then clamp them to the pair of pliers to the screwdriver and turn it, because I had tightened it so tight. I was like, why did I do that? And I had a live up, like showing me trying to put it in. I finally had to just turn it off. I mean, people are coming on, some off and on, but
it's kind of working. I hate that when you strip up bolts and it's like, oh, dang it. Now you gotta get super creative with tools. You're like, I hope I don't break anything. You're like,
yeah.
oh. I'm surprised, knock on wood, haven't had. It's been pretty good with Claude.
And then they didn't give me a screw to put my new GPU in.
Dude, inflation.
They didn't put the little screw that holds it in.
Inflation.
So it's okay. I got something better. Tie wraps for the win.
Zip ties. Just super glue that puppy. Strap it down
Oh
and it's
yeah.
there
Oh,
forever.
not zip ties. The bread tie wraps.
Nice. Adds more stability, shock stability.
Oh yeah. Well, and then the zip ties, you got to really like clamp them, or you got to like figure out how to put a needle under them to get them undone.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the bread tie ones, you just twist them 3 times and it's done.
Ah.
So does it look like your buttons and everything are working? Hope it is for you.
He's low. So in the settings, he added a new feature where you would put your publishing queue, and these are your daily time slots every day, 9 a.m., 12 a.m.,
Oh.
3 p.m., 6 p.m. for every platform, 6 platforms, and then you could just add
Oh,
a time
good.
slot, and you could change your time zone. And then under the video, once he
Wow.
loads, you just click add to queue, and then he's loaded here, and so he found another time slot tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's what I want. I don't want to do any of the scheduling. And then,
So it just looks for a time slot. When it finds one's open, it just sticks it in. Wow, that's cool.
and I'm assuming it will keep in the database. I would just load it each time and probably use that to just say, okay, probably database that's already stored, use that, and just use that as tracking kind of
Yeah.
thing. So we'll see. I think that's a little next time slot. There's a social media marketing agency. This changes everything because there's a social media marketing agency that hired me for AI consulting, and they have 2 full-time people that their sole job, 8 hours a day, is scheduling time slots and reallocating time slots for. They're coordinating a bunch of freelancers to do content creation,
Oh yeah.
and so it's a nightmare and a manual thing. They're doing it in Asana. They tried ClickUp, but this will be perfect for them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's fun.
Oh yeah, this saves people so much time.
Yeah. I'm just sending people your way. I'm like, you gotta get your app blessed by David though before you push this out. Which eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So here's the clipping feature. So there's a tab called clipping. Because last night's
Oh,
podcast
cool.
or last night's episode was really dope. 3 hours, there were some really good clips. So I was like, oh, I want to pull the clips out, but I don't want to pay for Opus Clip. This thing could
Oh yeah,
transcribe
yeah.
theoretically. And so he worked on a version 1. I think we have to just go in and test a little more, but he'll have an Opus Clip feature in here. You just upload a long form video, and I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
he'll transcribe and then send that to Open Router, and then I don't know what he's gonna do. I think FFmpeg or something like that.
Yeah, he probably uses FFmpeg because I've done a couple things like that where I like clipped out a part of a video.
Mm-hmm.
I've had Claude do it for me, like, but because I was like, I need to have this, and I was like, what would you use? And it was like FFmpeg. I was like, oh, that makes sense because I've used that in the past for just one or two like projects for just small things, just playing with some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, FFmpeg is like amazing as a terminal tool. It is powerful. It's kind of like
Yeah.
whatever the magic one is, Image Magic.
So what is it? Fun? It's just like a library that you could download that has certain like modules or like features allow for video editing. Kochi, happy New Year,
Hey.
Kochi.
Yeah, FFmpeg is basically just a terminal library that does like clipping. It'll take a video and it will actually, you can have it splice it into images. You can like have it turn it into images. You can take images and turn them into video. So like if you had
Images in
all
the
the
video.
images to make a video, you can have it convert images into video. So that's how Comfy makes its videos. It basically
So
generates all the images 30 frames a second, and then it compacts them together into the video, unless the model does it itself. So the cheat
okay.
way for lower end graphics cards is it has it render each of the pictures using denoise, which just slightly changes the picture a little bit at a time, and then it generates all the frames, 30 pictures a second for 120, which is 3 seconds, or 180 for 5 seconds, and then FFmpeg just puts them together and makes a video. So yeah, FFmpeg does that. So like when you want a thumbnail of your video, you take FFmpeg and take a picture of the very first frame, or like if the very first frame was black, you could have FFmpeg like go 1 second in and take a frame shot. Or like something I ran into recently was I wanted it to take a frame every three for the first second. So you know how there's like 30 frames in a second? I said take 1 frame every 3 for the first 30 seconds, which would give me 10 different pictures to look at for the first second of the video. And I could pick which one would be the thumbnail if it didn't find one that was good. So then that gives me options of a thumbnail to pick.
That makes sense. It reminds me of how some people probably take a video or something, break it up into frames, do something to those frames, convert them and something, stitch them back together, and now you have Lord of the Rings, but in Ghibli style or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it probably has hundreds. I mean, I don't know, maybe only a handful of other, but it probably has a whole lot of other utilities beyond that. It makes me think of this one that I've used for years called ImageMagick K. I used it with PHP, but it's a tool just like FFmpeg. But ImageMagick K is a command line tool. It lets you crop images, rotate images. It basically is the back end of GIMP, in essence. It is the command line tool back end of GIMP, in essence. It does cropping, it does rotating. Yeah. I've used this thing for all the image editing tools on browsers for anything I've ever done that's related to that. Collages, converting of formats, thumbnails, all that stuff. I've used ImageMagick K with PHP for years. I even did it back in 2010 and built like Redeye. I used it to do Redeye out of pictures back in 2010 on the web before anybody did that. Like I had it where I did collages, it turned your picture gray. I did like the silhouette around your picture. I did layers. Like I had an editor where you could do layers to your picture in the browser.
Dang,
all that stuff back in like 2010. Before it was even, people thought it was possible with ImageMagick K, because I saw the tech was there. But it was just way before its time. And the tech wasn't, the servers and the tech just was too expensive.
Interesting. That's really dope. So it's basically API GIMP, basically, like for photo.
Well, it's command line that lets you do it all. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a command line tool. So it's not an API, it's a command line tool.
Gotcha. That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah. There's so many little things like that out there that you just run across. There was like, wow, this thing's so powerful, it can do so much. Like, I wish I would have known this.
Oh, that was auto hockey for me. I was like, oh, I wish I discovered you sooner. You have saved me so much time.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Very, very powerful. Kind of wish I had a better...
You're still running, still pending and trying to publish on your site?
I'm going to have him vibe code probably a status bar. That's a circle countdown next to the API call. Because I don't know if he's... Is it just stuck? Check the command line. Is it stuck on pending for the queue status? Go. Say again.
I didn't want to catch you if you're talking to it to have it write something to ask it. You could ask Claude, hypothetically, if this was possible, say, can you look at the code that's uploading this and watch the pending API call here and see if there was a way where you could track the percentage to tell me how far along it is. So instead of it just being a circle saying it's pending, you could actually show a percentage there. I'm not sure if the data is there or not, But there might be the data flowing like an upload and it's showing how much, and you could actually show a percentage of how much is uploading or how far along it is.
Yeah.
It would be a little bit more intense work, but that might be worth it eventually. And you could put that like a V2 or a later on feature, but that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, because I think it has to upload to Cloudinary, and that's like what's the longest. And then from Cloudinary, it just pushes over. It's like I think just a JSON request to get dev. So that's not the long thing. I was like, does Cloud? He just said everything's in the queue. That's correct.
Well, Cloudinary might be able to tell you where it's at then, or just see if there's a way to call Cloudinary's whatever, and it bring it down to your thing, and it could tell you.
Let's call Cloudinary. Hey, Cloudinary. Oh, it's gonna lag. Founder IQ's like, it should be able to do it. We can code fixes all. We're gonna make it happen. Oh, we're bringing Cloudinary.
Code is the answer.
I'm interested to see. We've been running it for like a week, heavy, but 15%. Only 2, but those were there before. Usage reports. Delivery. How else can we check on the status or have a log or even just show me a log and you could just output stuff in the terminal? Deciphering. Decode says how the schedule looks like for students. 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday through Friday. And if you miss days at the end of the day, it's the last thing I do at the end of the day, right after this technically. I take the recording, put in the community, and send you and email you guys the replay. I usually just email. How is the Fathom recording okay? That you could just click the Fathom recording from like the email? David,
that is a good question. I can go check. I think I've clicked it before, but I don't remember. I can go check.
Well, it's like, because I've had comments where people are like, people are talking before and after. I just want you talking, because I have a second video where it's just me talking, but that takes editing, and I'm like, it takes more time. I'm happy to do it, but it just, right out, I just have it on Glean, so... But that takes some time. Let's see your video. Just checking the queue. Oh.
Let's see.
I forgot to press go. That's why it wasn't working. There's a green publish button, and Claude's like, press the green publish button. So it loads it in a queue for you to review. Is this a good time slot? So you can load 10 in the queue, I guess, and then you can click publish all, and then it goes into publishing mode. So I haven't read the manual yet for the app that was just birthed 24 hours ago.
It's like you're the designer and don't. Trust me, it's okay. I did that the other night on something I completely came up with and redesigned. I was asking it how it worked. I'm like, and it's like, I'm surprised it wasn't telling me you came up with this idea. Shouldn't you know how it works?
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
When he finishes, I'm like, okay, run it. I know. I'm like, don't ask me. Just you run it.
So like, how do I use this thing? I just told you how to build it, but I don't know how to use it. Does that make any sense? And it's like, no, not really, but I'm gonna tell you how to use it anyways.
The best thing is like I have to record like a screen recording and be like, hey future John, this is how this thing works, because I'm like, yeah, it no work. 2 hours later, I know click the button. That's exactly what happened right now.
Yeah.
Like, can we not? Well, I understand why now, because I could just batch in, queue them all up, review, and then send them off for publishing. So it's still doing everything in batches, which I'm fine with. That's the whole idea, because I got 10 to use through this process. Videos that I want. I want these next 10 videos automatically upload, scheduled for the next 5 times a day. I think I'm doing, which is insane. But technically, this should free me up time so that it works out. Boom, documentation made. That README file is helpful. So what's the difference between a README file and a Cloud MD file? Or Claude MD file?
So the Claude MD file is the central brain for Claude itself. A read MD file is usually the file. Ooh, it got loud. Do you hear that? It decided to go all in on that decision. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that.
Was that the fan from it that like...
The car decided to rev.
Oh, interesting. Weird.
Yeah, I didn't know if you heard my GPU. It just got really loud.
Oh, that's what
you heard like a car engine rev. That was my GPU.
That's what I thought I heard. I was like, yo.
Ti goes revving up. I'm building my first video, so I got the process. It said ran out of memory the first time I tried just a second ago, but this one seems to be working, so we'll see if it works. But no, so READMEs have been around for a long time. They're the one that are for when the project is built. The README is the first time you come to a project for you to go to it and read how a project works. What they did when Claude was built, they probably wanted one specifically for Claude. So README is kind of the human one, I guess, and Claude MD is kind of the one for Claude to look at, the technical specs, the just kind of the outline of what you want Claude to understand about the project.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, it's just everything about that documentation. Document your work. Save. Shoot. Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, it's just a format versus another format. I mean, it's kind of like when I create my .log files versus .mymd files. I mean, in the end, they're both, it's just a format. So, I mean, it just depends on how you're wanting the data to come out. And in all honesty, probably all the stuff I'm doing is .mds, not really logs. It depends on how you interpret it or think about it. But
that makes sense. I like Markdown just for the organization, but
yeah. I like Markdown when I think it's like an official, like step-by-step document you got to read. And I think of a log as like a summary at the end of what you did, even if it doesn't put in a Markdown form because it's Claude telling me a summary of the context of what it just did for me. So it's more of a log of what it just did. It's not a log of what a computer thinks a log is. It's more of a log of what it just did as our conversation. So what? That's a new error.
That makes sense. Haven't seen that before.
Well, I just said page file is too small for this operation. That, don't know how that is a thing.
How did that happen?
It went from 44 gigs to 70 gigs. What is that? 30 gigs worth of page file, and it said it wasn't enough before it stopped.
It's like, show me more.
30 gigs worth of page file was not enough. Okay.
It needs more data. More.
Do you just want my whole terabyte hard drive or something?
It wants all of the data.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had 31
hunting
gigs
face.
of space left on the drive. It could have just taken it. I've done it before. I've seen 140 git page file before. So, anyways.
That's interesting. They don't have.
Let's see.
Show me tomorrow.
Let's just run it again. Let's see.
Oh, wow. That is a jump. Okay, it's doing stuff.
It says feed me, Seymour. It says feed me.
My APC power unit over here went from 170 watts to 350.
Jesus. Not enough power. More
Yeah,
power.
so when it said it takes 170 watts to run this GPU, they were not kidding.
Also, the published.
Yep, that math adds up. We'll just try to run it again and see if it works. Do some more tweaks.
Trying to figure out where did that file go. He says he uploaded it, and I'm like, where is it? Because they don't. Is there a bit? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Claude. Okay. Do I get two Claudes talking about the same conversation? Yeah, that would be a little bit too dangerous.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Do you want two surgeries at the same time? Probably not. But I hate their user interface, but if they're all API, then apparently I could do an API call, fetch the data, get a better calendar view.
You are breaking up a little bit.
Oh, there we go. So
I'm
basically,
hearing off and on.
no, that helps. That helps. Test.
There you go.
Because I opened a page. I opened one page. But yeah, technically, if I can get their access to my queue, basically of all my content, then I could rebuild their dashboard in my app. And in my app, I could build a better calendar because their calendar sucks. I can't see the time slots like visual time. So that's what I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. You could do that.
Because I just need to see this, but drilled down to like Apple Calendar or just a regular calendar with like time slots actually, because this is kind of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He needs to list. I mean, this is kind of helps. Maybe if you do tomorrow. Well, yeah, like where we need to make both of those upgrades. This is the file. 379-2, 379-2. Yep, that's the file. So that file just did not show up. Oh well, those did. Hey, what would you like? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Found it. Here it is. So it got published the 7th at 9 a.m. I think it worked. Yes, it did work. That is the exact file. 1, 2, 3, 4. But these got posted. Hold on. Some of these got. Wait, that exists on the web. It's like, oh, I think that was the first try. Yeah, that was the first try. This was at 5 cent. Okay, that was the bug that published instantly. We fixed that bug. Sweet. And then he did publish at the right data with the queue. So that's perfect. So the calendar scheduling thing works. We just need to put in a little better for like feedback for the user so the user doesn't panic. Jonathan joined. CVA says, can you share the JSON file for your automation? It's not an NAN JSON, good sir, good sir. You shall come to the Cloud Code side. We shall teach you the Jedi ways. And then once you learn the Jedi vibe coding ways, we give you this app for free in the community. Definitely join the community. Come on in. We don't bite. We give apps away for free. So that's where it's like, yeah, I mean, you could vibe code this with like, again, there's like so many different vibe coding tools. It's like a ninja. We're like practicing our like Jedi practices right now. Like shit, it's niche. Oh man, I used to do karate. And now you just focus on including. He's like, great. And if you join, you get a 1 hour one-on-one session with me. So if you just joined, oh, my thing's off. If you join, you get a 1 hour one-on-one session on my calendar, and then I can help set this up for you. Basically, you're looking for this. This automation creates stuff like this. That's my avatar. For everyone that's just watching,
different AI models.
meet
like
my
the
avatar,
stuff or make
for
pictures.
example. He's
You
like,
give
we
it a
got our
task,
call
it
next
shows what
Thursday.
two different AIs did, and you
My
pick
man,
which
take
one you
action.
liked better.
Oh,
It's like a
You will,
popularity
boom.
contest for AI, and it's getting super
You will have
popular
this
with
app on Thursday. Welcome to the AF family. We have classes Tuesday through Thursday. Friday's office hours. So looking forward to it. Right now we're just kind of fine tuning the machine. So we're like adding new features. Technically it comes out like Saturday. Not unofficially, but officially. But you guys, I'm vibe coding it for you guys because I want this app. You guys were dope with. You guys can enjoy this app. Now, next available science app is this instead of. Okay, all 6 platforms. It did fix. He updated the time slots. You get both pending and that. Okay. And then also confirm this is also available or to do batching. Like I could do 5 or 10, just bulk at a time. And then bug fixed, verification after restarting the server, next available time slot shows that. Okay, so now I'm going to test him for batching for multiple now. We fixed that feature. Dope. So basically we fixed does now the content. There'll be more consistently to posting because we posted 81 times yesterday and we posted 45 today. None of the APIs are happy. We need to tone it down. So.
Oh, they actually went down on you?
Nah, just TikTok. Just to, because I was doing a lot of testing and a lot of the bugs were just publishing instantly instead of queuing up. So you're gonna go through some tests. Like you're gonna break some eggs to make an omelet. I took down a whole farm.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's how that works.
Educated Plate, welcome to the chat. Mega Skill Church, welcome to the plat. We are vibe coding a content automation machine. We're just adding new features to it so that our members can create so basically this is like having a boss again. He gives you some work and then tomorrow he's like, you know what, all that work I gave you, you don't have to do that. I built an app that does all 80% of your work. And then I'm working on an upgrade that takes care of the rest. I was like, thanks, boss. That's dope. I'm like, teach me your ways. And then we have a member in the.
Holy.
Uh-oh. It's like.
Sorry, go on.
Our member in the AI certification program vibe coded an entire go high level custom setup CRM, analytics, payment processor, vibe coded website, checkout page, email marketing, lead magnet, all vibe coded and hosted in, I think, in Railway. Oh wow, he has progressed so much. And so he used to be a ChatGPT basic user, and now it was only 3 months ago. That's all he needed to learn the Jedi ways. And now he never wants to touch NAN, refuses to touch NAN. He's like, no. Now he needs a better Claude Code though, or cheaper, more. It's not so much cheaper,
awesome.
just more reliable. I would say non-gaslighting, because Claude gaslights him. All right, so new endpoints.
No, yeah, no, I get that. As you know, I'm working on some stuff. I got a whole suite here. At some point, will come out.
I know you're building big things too, big things.
Actually, yeah, and that thing I discovered something else still helps save people tokens as well on top of the brain. Thought I'd solved a huge problem, but it's not as big as I thought. But it will save people a lot of tokens that can pair really well with the brain that I built, and also help save tokens when people are doing stuff with LLMs running parallel to it. So, because it can do a lot of the more repetition stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep the LLMs for the more creative stuff, that's the more nuance. And then you let this thing, it kind of picks up the more pattern oriented, or the smaller task that it sees you're doing a lot, and it takes care of those. So you don't use tokens on them. And then it lets the LLM try to do the things that look more unique.
Nice. That's really advanced. I like
But
that.
no, you heard me go a few minutes ago, because ChatGPT, the reason this video keeps crashing is
Right.
I used 40 gigs of page file in 5 seconds trying to write this video, and I gave ChatGPT the error message,
Mm-hmm.
and it was saying I need to turn my page file on Windows up to 192 gigs.
Jesus.
It said you can use up to 100 to 150 gigs of page file while trying to write videos, because it writes that much to page file while it's building these massive work sessions. That's just crazy.
Interesting.
It's like, it's in memory. Why does it need to put it in page file?
It fails. It fails. Cool. Nice. Just kind of checking in with everyone. Nice. Okay, so now I want to add a new feature. If Claude can... Hey, Claude, I want you to rebuild, or actually I want you to look at their API. Can you actually like pull them like a refresh button and rebuild their dashboard? I'd love to see their dashboard with like time slots on a weekly schedule, and then possibly also a monthly view with how many posts and what they're being posted on. That would be much better. I just don't have that view in there. So if there's a way to API, go fetch that data from Late API to go and find out what our videos are queued up to be scheduled. And if possible, once they're already published, so you could do a filter and tab to add that as well too. And then I want to be able to search by name, which would be great. And then also, just more importantly, view it on a weekly 7-day view with the time. Like I want to be able to see 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. in time slots in a week view, and where their time slots are posted for content. And then gray out or use some color to also identify where are the time slots for future posts as well too. Because why not? I should have it the way I want it. And if the customer wants Big Mac and fries, give the customer Big Mac and fries. Because that would make my life easier. It's like going to the developer. It's like, hey, developer, I want this feature, and I want it yesterday. And the developer is like, shit. No. Lower your expectations.
Absolutely.
But here we could just spin up more Claude conversation. I'm lightly using just Claude one at a time. I see people spin up multiple, like you, multiple Claude conversations and stuff going on, and I'm like,
Well, because I did that, I've ran out of credits basically as of today, and I don't get more till Thursday.
They put you in timeout. Ain't that the shit?
Yeah, I ate all my credits, so I have no more until Thursday evening. So I might have to get a 5th account.
Don't make me get another account. How dare you? 25 Instagrams.
Makes me just want to go on and just upgrade to the bigger account. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm playing with the video stuff tonight, so or the new graphics card stuff.
Christian,
And
good
I want
sir.
to test
Happy
out
New Year.
the bigger. Yeah. Hello, Christian.
Happy New Year, good sir, Christian. To you and your amazing family. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my, I gotta see Christian's doing some amazing things. I know what he's doing. Rebuilding NASA.
Absolutely.
We all got our little late night Claude coding session. We're all working on an app to automate our work so that we don't have to do it and we can do more. I gotta figure out how to just put him in don't bother me mode. I know there's a way too.
Oh, I told you. Were you able to? I don't know if you can use the dash commands because you're not in. I think that was the problem we ran into was in the version in VS Code, unlike Terminal. I don't know if you can put the dash commands. Let me find out about that.
Christian is
It was like
going.
seriously dangerous or something.
That's all I like. Christian is completely switching into AI only career. This will be your final year as a data role. Talk about job security. There you
Wow.
go. That's a big shift. That's a big shift. For you to make that sidestep and go, yep. What kind of interactions have this kind of faceless video over networks? Did you make any tests? Some do well, some do good. It's right now I'm still in the early stages where I've abused the API. The model hasn't been good. I haven't fine-tuned the consistency of it. So right now we're just launching it technically this week. So that's why I'm like, it's like TBD released to the community this week kind of thing, but I would love to have a little more data on it because I just wanted to build to create this avatar, to create this type of video was like, to me, the holy grail. I want to see, like, what does it take to build this in automation? I want this type of, like, AI avatar. So I could pipe in any topic, and it'll generate an AI avatar B-roll video. And this is just version 1. This is, HeyGen will get better. I could switch out Sora too and use, like, different models. I could spend more on the APIs. Like, so I could even add more splice. I need to fix a bug here though. Because right now there's more B-roll, but there's a bug where he's not doing all the B-roll. There's technically 40 seconds of B-roll. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
One-man
I'll try to help
developer.
you remember.
And you guys can get it
So
in the community. Thank you so much, RP.
I would. Oh, I'm still waiting on the answer. So apparently, I had found out because I'm looking like you are. I have Claude write out the task for me even though I still go through I have every single command I still authorize. I'm starting to get to the point where a lot of times it does pretty good, and I might just make those tasks even smaller as subtasks, like they do when we're doing development or in my career. Just might make even smaller subtasks that I trust a little more. I think you could. We can see if the commands are there in the Claude in VC Code, where you can send a task to a sub agent. And basically, from what I read, a sub agent is the web form of Claude Code that you go into to code. That's considered a sub agent. So there's the one you're in now, and then when you say do this task, it opens up one of those web versions and it does the whole task and then comes back to you and says you're done. And apparently you can run multiples of those at one time and have it just do the whole task. So I, over the next couple of days, was going to figure out how to do that. Oh, that is cool to watch.
I was wondering how are people doing these videos that they're coming out where people are all breakdancing. So this is Kling, Kling, their new model. Just randomness. Interesting.
Oh, how they're getting them to dance like that?
Because there's some there's some good political ones right now. Like, you could deepfake. The deepfakes are so good. It's like crazy good.
Oh, yeah.
It's a smart mind. I see you guys on YouTube. Good to see you guys on YouTube. Fingers crossed.
I saw one that looked on TikTok the other day that looked like a realistic news one. I was like, oh my goodness. Gotta be careful.
Oh, you can't tell. It's horrible. It is horrible right now.
The only reason I could tell is because you could tell the person was repeating every 2 to 3 seconds.
We are trained.
Their face went up and down and their shoulders shrugged every 3 seconds. So you could tell. Anyways.
Billions of people use.
But yeah, the dancing like that, a lot of those, the way they do it is with a control net. And so what you do with a control net is you draw stick figures with every frame that you want the person to be in, and then you line out those control nets for the video. And then they follow each of the different frame stick figures. It's a little more complicated than that, of course, but you draw each of the different stick figures from frame to frame that you want it to flow through, and then you have the prompt say go, walk them through from each of the stick figures, and that's the control. The stick figure is the control on how the person in the picture is supposed to move. So basically, you can take a picture of any person and then draw the stick figure, and then have multiples of those in a row, and then you prompt it to walk through those different ones.
That's wild. Man, yeah. I want a local computer so I could play with AI.
Well, you can do that stuff on yours. You should be able to, not the video part, but you could do the control part with image on yours probably, with a Mac on lower end. Lower end with video. With images, like what I do with my 6 gig. That's what I did, just learning how the control net, how in-paint, out-paint, how just all this stuff worked. I just couldn't get into video because my graphics card wasn't good enough. But I learned enough of how to flows and how to connect the different nodes, how to prompt, how the different pieces worked, so that now I've done it long enough that when I got the better graphics card, now I can get into the next level. So, that's like everybody, you learn the basics, so then when you can get to that next level, you have the foundation, so you can build upon it. That's what it's all about.
That's the interesting thing. Yeah, every project you learn more. The guy in the AI certification program, he's like learning developer terms and all the difference, and so he's like, I never thought I would be able to understand these type terms. He's using ChatGPT and asking questions with Claude. Go, okay, well, what does that mean? Why did you choose that path? What does this mean? How are you doing that? Why'd you download that package?
Mm-hmm.
What's this random crypto account? No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely. How do you get all this money in this account for me? What were you
No.
doing while I was asleep? Now I'm not going to ask questions. You made me money. It's okay.
You leave it on, and it's like, yo, that's what I was thinking, like, just a fun. I don't want to do like stock trading apps or like crypto trading apps or something. But I was thinking of something like that, just because with such great power, how far can you push this? And that would be the next thing. Can you build a digital worker that can monitor trends, consume some data, determine some patterns, load it up with a knowledge file, and then have him, like, just like that DeepSeek one that's investing crypto right now?
Yeah. I'm sure some of the people that know that stuff well enough have figured out some stuff. I'm sure they have.
I just think of, what is it? There's high frequency stock trading. As soon as I heard that term, I was like, oh no, humans don't have a choice, have a chance. Not happening. Not happening. If you're comparing against a high frequency trading bot, game over. Nope. Nope. It's building a calendar. It's building a custom calendar. This app is ridiculously. It's basically, it's like, that's where it's cool. It's like you're basically building your own wrappers. Get an API, build your own wrappers.
Oh, yeah.
That's where things get real interesting.
Yeah, calendar's not too bad. There's so many different. It's probably using the library that's got a lot of the stuff already pre-built. So
I would hope so. Now it's accessible. Okay, let's check this out. It's like Christmas. Refresh. Oh. Got a little calendar feature here. WA for the Finnish trading of OpenAI for trading. I'm looking forward to this. Ooh. Oh, come on, man.
that was full.
Oh. That's content schedule. I can finally see the chaos that we were doing previously too, and yo. Hey, and then the stragglers.
Nice.
The test ones. Because their app sucks. You can't do that with here. Like, the best they give you is this. What am I going to do with that?
Oh, gosh. No, yeah.
I couldn't, like...
Oh.
Versus vibe coding all day. Just play with vibe coding, people. Play with it. It will give you, play with 1 hour a day. That's all we're doing. We're just playing. Dalton, you could basically vibe code your own Go High level the way you want it. Like, this is, I'm basically building my own social media. Oh, this looks dope. Okay. So.
I
Oh.
just zeroed out my hard drive. It's crazy.
You're like, just deleted everything. 9 a.m.
No, I had 100 gigs of space left, and I just filled it in like 10 minutes. Stuff is so large.
And it even
like
highlights.
10 terabyte or 100 terabyte hard drive.
This is wild.
Yeah, that is awesome to be able to see all that.
It even highlights when the posting time is. 12 p.m., 3 p.m.
Oh.
So that's what those highlights are. It's like your posting times. There's a lot of randos, but... So technically you can see your slots. Okay, so now we test this out. Oh, and you can search. You can search.
And the different colors are the different ones.
Oh, okay. So can you give me and then scheduled, and then that's nice.
Oh no, that's just if there's scheduled. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay. I would like a list view, please. That would be. Let's make sure he didn't already add that. Oh, okay, cool. That looks amazing. Can you also add a button to do a list view? Please. Please burn water from a nice town in the middle of nowhere. These data servers are like crazy. Do you have the cost per video
Hey,
created?
Sarah, take more people.
Say again? So,
Sorry, you were.
oh no, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. W8 was, or R1 saying, do you have a cost per video created? Wondering how much will cost after every month. So you're looking at about 150 bucks a month, like all in for everything, for the automation, for the APIs, the clone, the voice, the editing, hosting and running, and posting at least 90 times a month automatically, basically, minimally. You can run it more and drop the cost. So it roughly is like almost $1.50 to like a 50 cents, depending on volume. And that's stuff that's this. For any business, you just insert what the script is or what your content is, and in 10 minutes it outputs a video like this. You're talking avatar. You could put any avatar, anyone. It does B-roll. It matches your voice terrifyingly well. Yeah. And then the best part, if you join the community, you get this software that is this guy. That's what this guy does. This is the beefy that does the video. There's no subscription. You get it. It's more also to teach you more of like vibe coding, basically. If you switch Sora with Clean, will it be even lower on cost? Oh yeah, you could. There's many ways to lower the cost on the APIs. There's only 2 APIs I'm using. One is OpenRouter, so I'm using like Claude for all the writing of the content, because he will write like all of the script stuff, and I just love this. Looks so good, so good. And then it writes all of the content. Like it will take a piece of content and it will like go and fetch the full article for whatever it is. It will read that. Then it will generate the prompt for whatever the image is. It will generate the prompt for whatever your script is, like talking head with emotions embedded in. So your avatar is excited, sad, curious, pause, angry, whatever. That's the voice. And then it will do in any voice that you want. TikTok captions, so the text for every social media page. So every social media page has different SEO texts written specifically for that platform, optimized for that platform. So like one that starts with the letter X is different than the one that starts with the letter F. So stupid. But it will do all that, and then you get this cool little, oh, that looks like Ghostbusters. I'm in love with this app. This is just, it saves so much time. Like, so basically the hard cost is like 150 bucks a month to run this, all in cost, API, subscriptions, everything. And then you could generate roughly 90 to 500 videos a month using that. And that's talking head videos like this. And it pumps them out like 10 minutes, like a factory. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to get faster. We're going to get into parallel processing and got some exciting upgrades. But right now, we're kind of batching this content scheduler. Now we're vibe coding another tool so that you can see, one does content production, the other is content scheduling and uploading. They're two very complicated different tasks. So that's what I'm working on, an upgrade here, so that when I upload my content, I can see visually on a calendar. I can see all the videos here. This one's very simple, where you just upload your videos, and then it will upload to all social media platforms. And for every platform, I tell you, these things are set up. For every platform, it writes out all the text. The YouTube text, the FB text, Insta text, LinkedIn, and they're all different. They'll all get their own special text. So gone, no more copy paste. Nice. Okay. So I think we're ready to. Oh, and he will also, but wait, there's more. He also does Opus clipping. It's still a beta feature, but the concept is it does open. You upload an hour or 3 hour video, and it will transcribe, identify parts for clipping, and clip those videos for you. So it will do all of Opus Clip, so you don't need an Opus Clip subscription. I don't want an Opus Clip subscription. And yes, I made this just more to push my vibe coding skills. Like, I want to see how far I could push it, to see how far I could go with it. And Claude's been he's like a Sherpa. He's taken me to Everest. Like, I can't run up a hill to like save my life, but like with Claude Code, he's taking me straight to Everest, and I'm like, oh wow, I feel fit. This is great. Meanwhile, I'm on top of Claude. We stand on the shoulders of giants. And then I give you this app for free in the community so that you can automate your content, and vibe code as fun too. Remix it. So I think we're ready to test. So the concept is, okay, we're going to test this out. So let's just do 3. I have 10 videos technically to do, but we're trying to slowly iterate our way to success. We have a lot of bugs, but as we iterate, getting to batches where I could just put 10 videos, 20 videos, and it will schedule an upload. I don't do anything. So we're going to test 3 videos. They upload. They transcribe. Watch right here. Don't blink. Don't blink. It's running. It's running right now. It's transcribing the video. It's generating the prompts for all the SEO for every platform. It's doing it all right now, and it's doing it for 3 videos. Just starts iterating 1 video at a time. Boom, 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 like a factory. Content automation. Maybe I need to find a better name than content automation. Okay, once it's done.
Content factory.
Content factory. That's a good one. I like that, like assembly
You
line.
keep using factory.
That's true. It is like a assemble. So now we loaded. So we have time slots. Next one is going to be there. Let's say. Actually, I kind of want to see the calendar. There we go. I want to see the calendar because I want to see a before and after to see how it adds it to the calendar. That'll be interesting. Actually, I want to screenshot that just in case, because we're testing. Okay, add to queue, add to queue, add to queue. And when you click the button add to queue, it finds the next available time slot automatically. Oh my gosh. Scheduling is a nightmare for businesses. Like, scheduling human resources is like a full-time, of maybe 2 full-time people's jobs of like, it gets crazy. Code fixes all. I should get a Superman t-shirt with C for code, or Claude. Nice. Okay, so then you just click publish, publish, publish. Publish. Okay, cool. If you create an app for yourself, don't press the button twice. If it's a program that you created, don't press the button twice. So now, it should have 2 interesting. I guess I would see them on the calendar too. Because for me, I would also like to see, like, since this is a log of them anyways, like, oh, it's separate. It's separate. This is just publishing because the calendar is fetching the data. Yeah. It's actually going and making an API request, fetching the data, rendering it in real time. So that's why this is always going to be up to date to see like what is available. That's cool. And then oh, it's the little things. So good. Man, I used to be a Salesforce administrator. This is a whole nother level. Like this is from idea to app to problem solved, customized. This is epic. So I can see every piece of content published, all the platforms. I should be able to click on one. What's the tech stack? It's in Python. It's got 2 APIs, OpenRouter and Kai. a third one, GetDev. Claude Code. It's all in VS Code. It's not really published anywhere kind of thing. And just running locally, basically. I think maybe a little Node or a little JS there. Mostly Python, it looks. That's awesome. Are you using FFmpeg and VS Code? For some of the features, I am using FFmpeg because the concept is there's 2 apps. One for publishing, one for content creation. This one's for content publishing and managing your content in your calendar. So this one, the concept is I have 10 video files, 20 video files on my computer, 30, 50, whatever, you batch record. You select all. And then you click add. Actually, I'm still in testing. So I'm testing these right now. So then you batch add, and then it will automatically schedule. Oh, there's my time slots. You can customize how often you want to schedule. So for me, my goal is to at least publish 10 times a day, but right now I'll set it up for 5 times a day, just so I don't get crazy. So I'll publish every day at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. And then you don't do scheduling. You upload the video, it writes the SEO, and finds the next available time slot automatically and schedules to publish. Saves me, it's a job that takes you like roughly 15 minutes to do this manually per short form video, which is a nightmare manually. So right now, thank you, Claude Code. Thank you, Claude Code. Was it Danielle? Pleasure to meet you, Danielle. Welcome to the chat. I'm Jonathan Acuna, Dr. AI. We teach vibe coding. Highly recommend learn vibe coding. Oh, Mr. S is like, wait, what does this do? Yeah, you just drop the video in. It writes, what I like the most is this part right here. For every video, I love this right here. So every platform. So you just drop the video in and it reads the video, the transcript, and automatically writes a custom SEO description for every specific platform instantly using Claude Haiku 3.5 basically. So this app is vibe coded and how you connect social media channels. It's an API service called getlate.dev. Shout out to David for finding that. Teamwork. Ooh. Okay, so that's published. So that means I guess I can search for it based on the title. Refresh. Okay, it says it's published. Okay. I don't know when that one published. I guess. Would it be that one? Well, that's insane. You should actually sell this as a software as a service. Yeah. I don't know. TBD. TBD. I don't know if I want to be in the software as a service business. It's where it works. And it would be better, technically. So TBD. TBD. Right now, we just need to get it to work. How much do you spend on APIs each month for this kind of automation? 150? Like $150 for all this content automation? So that you publish 3 times a day, every day, basically. Okay, these published, but I don't know. Wait. Hold on. I took a photo. I'm trying to compare to see, like, it says it posted, but I have no clue if it actually posted, but I have a picture of it. So, I think it did, but only one. No, it did twice. I know, this is like playing detective. If you're, oh, you guys can't see this, but, okay, so I'll show this. On this one, there's one here, and there's one here. So there's one here, and there's one over here. Everyone is running behind SaaS for the valuation numbers. Curious on your thoughts. SaaS companies are, I don't know. I mostly just come from products and services, so I've worked at SaaS, but it's a whole thing to scale and software kind of thing. We'll see. Because my goal is just, I don't want to do content, so I want to automate. And all the content tools suck. Let's be honest. I've tried and bought every content automation tool that you could, NAN, Make.com, every subscription. They all suck. Now, I am going to build the best tool, not just for myself, but for my community. But yes, definitely join, because then you get this app and you can automate. But it does seem to be posting, but kind of need to figure out.
Yeah, see, Jonathan's also aware that if he was to try to actually make this as a SaaS, then you've got to add licensing to it. You got to have a website. You got to add licensing to it.
Data
it's probably
privacy.
best to get a software developer behind it to make sure all the security's there. I mean, if you don't want someone just to take it and steal it, you need licensing integrated into it. So then you got to have a website that can watch the keys, to watch the licensing. Then you got to have Stripe to actually do the billing, unless you're going to do one-time billing. But you got to make sure there's still licensing integrated, so they can't just give it to someone else. So, I mean, there's all that, and then you probably want a software person to look at it before you release it, just make sure there's no holes or security issues, and you got to do all the Stripe stuff. And the Stripe part's not even the per se complicated. I mean, you don't want people poking holes in that, but it's just all those pieces. Building the software is the easiest part. It's when you get to the distribution part, that's the part that takes 50% or more of the work. And then, like he's doing, getting in front of people is the other 50% of the part. So building all these pieces is not 100%. It's like 300 to 500%. But yeah, I mean, it's not that he doesn't want to end up probably doing that, but there's just a lot of pieces that people don't think of. So he's got the community there to support him behind it. We can all grow it and work together to do that and make it happen. But right now, he's just having fun with it. And that's what we all want to do.
Last 3 posts. Can you share link?
Yeah, I thought I'd help you out with that answer because I knew it would probably be.
You're 1,000% right. No,
complex level.
You're 1,000% right, because honestly, there's so much that goes into it. Data and privacy and security. Oh dear, shoot myself. Data. Oh, GDPR. No, like there's so much that goes into it. And it's like low ticket volume.
And that's what's holding up me releasing mine. The Brain, Meet Kale. is the licensing piece, because I'm having to integrate licensing that can call back to a server, setting up the website, making it where people can integrate to billing, the billing watching it, and doing all the data security with that. You saw how fast I built the software. I built the thing in a week. I've spent now, a month doing all the other part and still working on it. So the building's the easy part. It's once you do the distribution, security, and all the others, what ties stuff up.
For startup stuff, this is an example with the video or the automation outputs. You input an idea, content, blog, article. It writes a script, shows up on an avatar, creates in 10 minutes, creates this video, talking head, avatar, your voice, and then it'll pump these out like every 10 minutes or completely on autopilot. The only cost of the software, like running it, is like $150 a month to publish like 90 videos a month. Do you post these on separate channels? It posts on all social media channels. So actually, if you go to any of my shorts, so any of my social media channels, you'll see examples of, we just started posting this week, but we spammed a lot within the couple of days. So you'll see examples of them around. So this is just version 1 of this. And then we're kind of fine tuning 2 parts. One is the content production, which is to create the avatar. And even like with your digital, it does the whole idea, publish, edit. And then we're doing the other side tonight, which is the scheduling. So we're vibe coding a content scheduling app so that we can make sure that we're basically like Lego blocks, like filling calendar blocks. I want this filled consistently every single day. Like I could visually see how my content is doing. And then this whole tool, it's vibe coded in Python, mostly Python, 2 APIs, and then you can just run in the community, no subscription, which is nice. There's absolutely lots of steps for building an actual product. Love it. Welcome to the chat. And then if you're in the community, you get this for free. Both apps. This one's going to come out roughly, I think, at the end of the week. We should be fine with at the rate I'm going, honestly. This one's fun. So you could basically, the goal is it will publish 3 times a day, every day on autopilot so you just spend an hour a week and it'll publish 14 days, 30 days. I mean, you could go crazy with it. And then it does top of funnel, middle, bottom of funnel. I love that feature. That's my favorite feature I wanted the most. I was like, I want my content to have bottom of funnel intent. Like, this was so important. I was like, I want a button, make this bottom of funnel intent. And your avatar, it writes the script and it hard sells. It's so great. I love that. So, here are your last 6 published posts with direct links. All 6 platforms published successfully. No, I'm talking about the ones in the queue, because I think we did 3 in the queue, because I want to track how they do, because I can't even correlate the ones on the videos tab on the dashboard that finished there. I would love for them to be updated with the due date and time. Like if you can update just under the view list, that list database, if you can add a column when was that date finally published, that would be helpful. Okay, little tweaks. Trying to build the dashboard to make it easier for me to do a little QA check to be like, hey, did it publish on Friday or Tuesday? I don't know, the data's in there somewhere. It's a little black box. And then Claude gets it. Oh, no point looking at that. You guys want to see. I wish I could show you Pokemon, but right now Pokemon would take down my computer. It's like, don't touch the Pokemon.
I'd be interested in what it used as your front end, though. If it used HTML or if it used like a wrapper with HTML, or if it used it probably did a wrapper with HTML, like Electron or something like that.
It was a mini crypto server farm. Just trying to get a little Bitcoin there.
It looks too good to be, it looks too good to be like an actual framework GUI by Python. So it's probably like an Electron or something like that wrapped HTML.
I actually looked into it.
Since you're doing HTML stuff.
I actually looked into it. They actually have an extension library that you can clone, and it gives you the foundation of like how to do the bitmap model that you could use as a template just to do stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So there's like a library out there.
Cool. Yeah.
Because I want them, but I want them
a couple of
better.
mine I've used to do that.
That's interesting.
That's how my terminal that I wrote works. It's web-based. And it's got a wrapper around it. I don't think it uses Electron though. It uses another one that's lighter weight that I had Claude find. I'm like, I know Electron is heavier, so I was like, can you try to find one that's more lightweight wrapper that it can run the web server in locally for my terminal application.
Gotcha. Yeah, to have more resources for... I just need more RAM. That's all.
I just need more hard drive space. Tried to buy another hard drive today when I was at Best Buy, but they didn't have any 2.5 SSD internals. They were out, and they're so expensive right now. So it was either get a GPU or get a hard drive. I was like, I can wait on the hard drive a little bit longer. I don't know how much the prices on GPUs are going to go up. It's like hard drives, maybe not as bad, but I know GPUs are going to go up. And RAM and GPUs for sure.
Yeah,
I know you're crawling on that 16 gigs.
There we go. Yeah, they're gonna squeeze the supply. Gonna suck. Okay, let's see. Looks like he finished it. Oh, way better. Way better. Scheduled and published dates now. More data, more data, more data. Which vibe coding app are you using? VS Code. Simple. Cloud Code. AMJ, welcome to the chat. Oh, okay, so now... Oh, wait, what happened? Okay, there. Oh, nice. Okay, so... This is published... Wait a minute. It's a little buggy. Refresh. Give it a moment. Hold on. Yeah, it's a little buggy. It's a little buggy. It shows on the View Video tab for the video database. It does show the time and the publish date, but after about 20 seconds, it just resets and disappears. So it's like a little glitchy. It's not a me problem. It's a Claude problem.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Big easy. Follow the creator. Welcome, everyone. North Pole, welcome to the chat. Issues refresh with functionalities, it's building dynamic, let me check my, yeah, it's a Claude problem. Claude is going to work on it. Well, I'm gonna let Claude continue to work on it. I'm gonna take a break. Call it a night. Good sir David, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate the support and the great tips. Also, help out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For everyone, if you guys are vibe coding an app, check out Coder Dude David. He will help you take your app to full production and fix all the bugs and add the monetization so you actually have a working app that you can actually monetize. Hit him up, Coder Dude David. And good to see everyone too. We're vibe coding every night, and then in the community We're teaching classes. GenSpark's this week. Vibe coding is next week. And then if you're a member in the community, you're going to get this app completely for free. So good to see each and every one of you. Catch you later. So Coder Dude David, thank you. CVA Finance, good to see you. Citizen of the Universe, Black Intuit, Mr. S. Do we have a Mr. Christian? Oh, we had a huge audience. There we go. Jay, Habibi, Trav, John, Jay, Tina, Kimmy, Cudesy, and Rick. Nice. And Tina, I gotcha. Hope everyone has a great night. I'll see you guys later. Bye.